foot, Lord. Anybody hit me, Lord? Anybody hit me, Lord? Anybody hit me, Lord? Come on in. Anybody hit me, Lord?
The views expressed from this program are not necessarily the views of the Glory 988, the Glory Media Group, LLC, WDDO-AM, its staff, management, or advertisers, but are the views and opinions of the participants of the broadcast.
It's the Al Tillman Show.
Al Tillman.
Every Thursday at 4:30 p.m.
Right here on The Glory.
Al Tillman.
It's going too far. You think we've gotten too radical with our message? Well, I got news for you. You ain't heard nothing yet.
In R. Kelly news, he threw.
And if you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory.
With guest appearances by Miss Maylene.
Don't get me going here.
Tune in every Thursday at 4:30.
Put them hands together.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show right here on The Glory. 107.9 FM coming to you.
Let the show begin.
Let's get it on here.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon. I don't know. I ain't hear myself on my earphones on. Yeah, my earphones on. I'm good. We ready for you, yeah? And so, let me see here what's going on. Welcome. It's Thursday. It's the Al Tillman Show. Mr. Engineer, what's going on there, Mr. Engineer? Want to say what's up to everybody hanging out there in radio, TV land. Yeah. We got a couple of guests that we're going to be bringing in. We're going to be bringing in a couple of guests in a minute here. Today, y'all know what's going on. It's Thursday. We come to you right here on the Al Tillman Show, 4:30 on Thursday. I want to say what's up to everybody out there. Y'all come on in. We're streaming live on the Al Tillman social media page. What's happening there? You can share our link on the Glory on Facebook. It's called The Glory 107.9 FM on Facebook. We're streaming live also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and LinkedIn, and all that good stuff there. Trying to, sometimes you try to hear yourself. I don't know. I asked my engineer before I started. I said, hey, turn me up. Make sure I'm on and all that good stuff. And I think he was eating some chitlins or something, Can't find no chitlins nowhere. I got to go all the way to Milledgeville to find me some chitlins. I'm going to try to find me some this week. What's up, Dad? And so, yeah, if you're listening on the Glory app in the Apple Store, Google Play Store, or at wddo.live. Now, for those out there, if y'all want to share it, you can go to The Glory 107.9 FM, 980 AM WDDO on their Facebook page. You'll see me live and in color, and then you can just share it to your page, your friends, and all of that. We're going to be chatting with a couple of gentlemen today. One of the guys I've been trying to get on, man, he's from here, but, he's just doing his thing. OG, bro, Mike, he's going to be joining us very shortly. My man, Millage Hoper, is going to be joining us. And the reason why it's so important for these guys to be joining us, and I want to tell our guests, you see that private chat down there? You see that private chat? Yeah, we see that private chat. We can talk to our engineer. I'm telling all the folks, because we got some folks in the studio, if you need to talk to your engineer, we should have your name on there. We ain't got it spelled right. You can correct it and all that good stuff. But it's a pleasure. Y'all know we're trying to stop this violence. There's so much happening in our community. Ms. Maylene's coming on. We don't know what her subject is going to be and all of that stuff. Yeah. And so on all of these platforms, Ms. Maylene is hanging out, going to be hanging out with us there as well. So before we do that, I'm gonna. Somebody said we need to start off with a poem right quick, and let's start off with this poem. Everybody's been asking me about this poem that be coming on the page, and that we be sharing. Is Why My Black Brother. So I want to play a little bit of that right now, and we're gonna be back with our studio guest. All right, so y'all check it out. We'll be right back in a minute here.
Why, my black brother? Why are you killing one another? Your Uzis, your AK-47, the Magnum, Do they really fit your profile? Is
You're not
that
on
what
camera
you're
yet.
all
When I come
about?
back, we're gonna
Why
have you on
is
camera.
it that you're
All right,
not
we're gonna go
concerned
probably
with
like
your
15,
education?
20 minutes.
Where will you be
All right,
20
listen,
years
I
from
got
now?
your history and know you.
Why
All right,
must you
glad to have
become
you here.
involved in a
Thank you.
game? What does the color that I wear have to do with who I am? Do you think it's cool to wear your pants down to your knees? Is it okay to call a female out of her name? Why have you become so violent? What goes through your mind when committing a drive-by shooting where so many times innocent children as well as adults lose their lives? What has happened in your young life to bring you to this point? Let's come together and reason. We must rebuild our neighborhoods and our school. Perhaps we must begin by rebuilding within ourselves. Together, we're able to make a difference. So, in closing, I ask, why not, my brother? Why not?
Why not, my brother? Why not? Yeah. And it is that time of season. Y'all know it's going down this Saturday. We're going to be over at Buck Melton Community Center from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Hanging out with our entire Unity and Community family, trying to stop this violence, trying to reduce the violence. We got free hamburgers, hot dogs. We got the bouncers, record restriction, expungement. Somebody from the public offender's office going to be there. Going to be teaching conflict resolution. We got some prizes and all that stuff that people can actually win. So that's going down. And then also, I want to welcome to the show this brother, OG Bruh Mike. What's up, man? Let's bring him in. OG Bruh Mike live in the studio. What is up, my brother, my brother?
Yo, how's it going?
Oh,
How you doing today?
we got an echo somewhere.
Okay, I believe it's off now.
Oh,
Right?
okay, listen, he's smart. He got it. He got it worked out.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mess with it.
Listen, you can know. Listen, this is a musician, right? So he know how to work them buttons and all of that. Right. But I want to share and tell part of how I know and met you.
Okay.
And most folks know of you. Y'all just in for a treat. We're gonna be here. We're gonna chat it up for about 15, 20 minutes. But I met this brother. I was at the director at the Tillman Museum, Harold Young, and he was talking to me about. He wanted me to come upstairs and meet this brother that was doing music, that was doing gospel rap, that was just inspirational and powerful. And he don't know what I do is I don't immediately reach out. I start doing research, because when we say we done changed our lives and we doing all this, they don't know I go back 2 years on your social media page. I be looking all up and down your page, checking you out, seeing how you gonna respond, seeing is one day you praising God, the next day you mad. But let me tell y'all, this brother here is the real deal.
Amen.
OG Bro Mike, not afraid and shy to tell his story, hanging out with other gospel legends like Canton Jones. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
My former church member, Canton Jones.
Yes, sir.
And this brother here, man, I said, man, send me some songs. Just got a song that's just so powerful. We're going to play it a little later. But OG Bro Mike, years incarcerated in prison,
Yes,
not
sir.
ashamed to tell his story. Said God changed his life. Because when a lot of brothers go to jail and prison, they come home and the test began. Are you going to keep that same feeling and that same spirit? And brother, not only have you kept the same spirit, your wife, your family. Welcome to the Al Tillman Show.
All right. Thank you so much.
Tell everybody about OG Bro Mike and how real it is, man, to be loving God.
All right. Yes, very real to be loving God. I'm just thankful and appreciative of God opening my eyes. I live, most of my life in the darkness. Didn't know I was in the dark until the light bulb came on.
Mm-hmm.
And God began to reveal himself to me while I was serving time in prison.
Now, it's always a test. Like when you
Right.
get out, are you going to keep that? So how long have you been home?
I've been home since 2005. So we're talking about almost 20 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And how much time did you do?
I did 3 years, 1 month. I had 10 years, but I had 10 do 4. I did 3 incarcerated, did the rest on paper.
And God touched you while you incarcerated.
Yes, sir.
And
February
you have
19th.
remained steadfast on that same mission, thanking it and appreciating.
Oh, yes, sir. February
From Pleasant
19th.
Hill.
Yeah. P Hill, Big P Hill, 1879.
Now, what were you doing? Because, that's part of our initiative out here with Unity and Community. We trying to steer brothers in the right direction. And that's why I want to talk to you, because you live that life.
Right.
You live that life, and you're denouncing the life, but you ain't just totally denouncing brothers and saying, "Get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you."
Right. So, I come from the street. God saved me, and what I'm realizing as a believer, that God wants your heart completely, and that He desires to have a relationship with everybody. That's his design. That's His goal. That's why He sent Christ to to reconcile man unto God. He didn't send Christ to push people away. He
Right.
extended His hand, and that was His display of love, so that He could get people to Himself. So,
Yeah.
I want to have them same traits where I don't, you know, uh, push people away, but I want to be open like God is and loving like God is, to reconcile them to Him.
You're right, because when you start talking about God, and as a young brother, so let me just do a range here, because you don't have to tell your age. Are you at least 25 to 30, 30 to 40,
30 to 40.
30 to 40,
Right.
young brother
Mhm.
that's been following God and Jesus within that 3 years? So what crime did you commit? Because I've heard, and it's in the song, but tell folks what crime did you commit to end up? You didn't just go to the county jail; you actually went to a prison.
Right. I never been to county ever. I went from juvenile straight to prison.
Oh,
Skip the county.
oh, yeah, yeah. That means that you at least 17 and you didn't fit the age limit. And
Right.
so in juvenile, being a former DJJ officer, when you turn 18, they send you straight to prison.
Right. So,
Wow.
former DJJ officer, current. I work for the Department of Juvenile Justice right now,
Oh
which that's a
man.
whole nother
Oh,
story.
see,
How God
I didn't
opened
even
that
know
door.
that. That is something.
Yeah. So
That is something.
I worked my way up to lieutenant, and now,
What?
yeah,
That's your
I've
best
been there
kept
almost
secret. What?
almost 4 years. Almost 4 years.
Oh man, how about that,
I don't
man?
broadcast it on Facebook like I used to,
I
but
didn't know that.
yeah.
And I've been watching and studying you and whatever, but
Right.
that's something that you got past me.
Right.
I've been watching and knowing the music. So here you were, and that's the story I love
Right.
and love to tell
Right.
and to share, man, because most folks don't know. I shared the police shot and killed my father
Right.
in Fulton County.
Mhm.
And I always wanted to be in law enforcement,
Right.
But when I went to get in law enforcement, I ended up switching to become a firefighter because they needed more firefighters.
Right.
And in the end, I got on the list. And my uncle said I was a salesman, so he made me go and be a salesman.
Mm.
So I became a salesman. This all was after the military. But I always wanted to be an officer. I became a DJJ officer.
Right.
And so that is amazing, man.
Right.
That
So
is amazing.
I give you a little
Because usually they don't accept you
because of that.
because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, and this, when I say I appreciate God, it's for multiple reasons. Number one is when I came home, my record was expunged
And that's
and
what we're doing
sealed
this
up.
weekend. Yeah.
First Offender Act in the
Yeah.
state of Georgia. It's true. When I
Wow.
did my time, they sealed my record, and now I applied for the Department of Juvenile Justice 2018. Got hired as an officer, moved up to JCO 1, JCO 2, sergeant,
JCO
lieutenant.
1 is what we start at.
Right.
Yeah.
I moved all the way up to lieutenant, and now I'm a instructor, public safety training instructor. I teach CPR and mental health and in service and all
So
of
you
that.
be up to the post sometimes doing
Right. And so my office is out of Millersville now at the Millersville YDC.
Man,
So I'm almost 4 years in.
man,
So
you touching my heart. You touching my heart,
yeah,
my brother. You
God
man,
is
you touching my heart.
amazing, man.
Man, listen, man. You really touching my heart, my brother. Listen, I want to do this, man. You from Pleasant Hill.
Right.
I didn't know that part about you.
Right.
I just know that your music, when I hear it, because a lot of us want to get there.
Mhm.
And your music sometimes makes me nervous and scared because I don't want to be out here teaching these brothers about God and the Bible.
Right.
Because I know that scares them away.
Right.
But you're singing about it. You're doing real stuff. I want to play this song, man, that you talk about everything. Done straws,
Right, right, right. Yeah,
which I know is related to
one of my best friends.
yeah, it was related to John Tellis Mathis.
Right, one of my best friends too.
Yeah. He's doing time right now. Been one of
Right.
my young proteges.
Yes.
But my brother, you got a true story to tell. You're 100. You're doing it for real. He's from Pleasant Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to listen to this song right here. I'm gonna play it through its entirety. OG Bro Mike changed his life from prison to back to law enforcement. Here it is, right here.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah. I done been through so much in my life. God, you were with me through it all. You never turned your back on me. You never gave up on me. I love you so much. Yeah. Born and raised in Macon, Georgia. I grew up in Pleasant Hill. I want to give you something you can feel and keep it real. Around age 15, my homies taught me how to deal. A lot of drugs, but they didn't teach me how to live. For the true and living God, the one that put me here. For the forgiving God, the one that will bring me near. He will bring me close. He will wipe away every tear. Falling down my face, he can take away every fear. Nah, but my homies didn't tell me about that. They just told me get this money, smoke weed, sell crack, sex as many girls as you can. Dog chase the cat, drop out of school, you can get more money in the trap. Talk about money, sex, and drugs when you rap. Talk about gang banging and shooting at your enemies. All this negative energy around me. Who you expect me to hold? You changed my life, and I love you so much. Yeah. God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. God, you changed my life, and I love you so much. God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. All black on, running the streets. Young king, I was affiliated with the G's. I started robbing at the age of 16. Got locked up and charged with 4 felonies. Armed robbery, kidnapping, and another armed robbery. It was me, B, Rich, and Dunn Straw. We were teens, facing about 50 years. How can this be? Oh God, mercy me. Then got threw my life away, but you caught it in the air and said I give you life today. February 19, 2005. You opened my eyes and came into my heart right away. I was living the darkest nights. You gave me brighter days. I was so amazed, overcame me tidal waves. I was cold, I was froze. You set my heart ablaze. I mess up often, but will worship you for the rest of my days. My life, and I love you so much. Yeah, God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. God, you changed my life, and I love you so much. God, you changed my life. I love you so much, man. That's
Amen.
powerful.
Hallelujah.
That's powerful. You see those messages coming in there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dr. Lisa Watson, I done promoted you. Pastor Lisa Watson says powerful testimony. Keep telling it. Not only is he telling it, he's telling it through music. And what I like about this brother is he's so consistent. You know, I did not know that you are a DJJ officer.
Right.
I did not know that part. The music, that's amazing because I see you because you are a young brother. You're still a young man. It means so much for you to be able to tell your story and share it to the world. But I think you're a best kept secret. You're a secret still in the music industry and here. And let me tell you why I say that, because Burger King and there's a Burger King and McDonald's on every corner, just like there's a church on every corner.
Right.
But people don't always know what's on sale or what the testimony is.
Right.
So you got to keep sharing it.
Right,
You know,
right.
you're from here. That's great. We got to help you do more than
Right.
than you are doing. And what's amazing is I saw a video even with your wife.
Right.
So
Yes.
that's how I know that is real, because your wife also is talented. And what is it? Is it Gold? What's the name of the song?
Up again.
Well, up again, up
Right.
again. It's a beautiful video. First of all, just tell people how they can reach you, man.
All right, you can reach me on Facebook at OG Bro Mike. For anybody that's wondering what is all the OG talk, that's obey God. You know, when I look in the mirror, that's what stands out to me. Obey God, bro, Mike,
Yeah.
every day.
But in our world, it was old gangster.
Right, right, right,
The OG.
right. And
Yeah.
it's twofold because I'm from and I have people that look up to me in that way.
Yeah.
So they call me OG and they look at me as a mentor and
Yeah.
things like that. So it's twofold. But I can be found at OG Bro Mike. That's OG BRUHMIKE on Facebook and on Instagram. Instagram. My wife can be found in the Queen Philly.
Yeah.
PHILLI.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show. We're sitting here with OG Bro Mike right here on the Glory 107.9 FM and 980 AM WDDO. We're streaming live also on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and LinkedIn. You can also listen live on the Glory app in the Apple Store and Google Play Store or at www.wddo.live. You got an event coming up this Saturday, man. You
Yes,
and
sir.
Canton Jones. Tell us about that. What's happening this weekend, man?
Yes, so this weekend, August the 13th at 6 p.m. until 9 p.m., having a album release and a book release party. For my wife, it's her party. Queen Phyllis, she's releasing a book and an album called Coming Out with the Fight. Been through a lot over the years and just want to tell her story of how she overcame with the help of God and how she's back up again on her feet. Also, I will be doing a live set. It's gonna be amazing, lifting up the name of Jesus Christ, and I hope you guys can make it out. It's 206 Lower M Street,
Well,
down at the Triangle Arts Making in the building called the Sanctuary. It's not
yeah,
a church, but it's called the Sanctuary.
and that's a one of Macon's jewels and secret too. Y'all got to go check that out.
Yes,
The Triangle Center, down there on Lower Elm Street. That's down there around 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th Street. Back down that way. A lot of artists have beautified the building and the property down there. It is an awesome place and spot to be. I know Apostle Barber's going to be down there. He's going to be helping out with some food and stuff. We're going to try to come after our event over at Buck Melton. Man, it's just an honor and a blessing to have you, man.
yes, sir.
So
Thank you.
as you out talking to people about, jail and trying to say stop the gun violence and what have you, what is your message to them? Because a lot of brothers truly don't understand jail and that it's going to be totally different. The homie's not going to be there. You're not going to have that gun. You're not going to have that homie there with you. You and up against the world by yourself, basically.
Right, right. I try to keep main thing the main thing. I couldn't change on my own. I was involved with a lot of things. At age 15, I had a gun put to my head, trigger pulled in Pleasant Hill. I could have been dead. I went through a lot, but what I realized when God opened my eyes and Christ came into my heart, I had to understand that He was my change. He was the way I could change, not me myself. So that's my message when I go out for people that may try to do it on their own. You have a lot of people that want to be apart from the streets. They want to be a better man, a better woman for their family, but we can't do it apart from Christ. You know what I'm saying? And His help. Through the power of His Holy Spirit. So I let people know my experiences and what I experienced and try to hopefully you know hope that they'll listen and understand that this is not a place they want to be. Sometimes people have to bump their head
Right,
to get the
right,
picture, but
right.
a wise man can learn from somebody else's mistakes.
How hard and difficult, because now it's been 20 years,
Right,
but coming from Pleasant Hill, the boys, when you get home, they still there.
right,
They still gang banging. Uh, I know of Dunn Straws. I know of some of the other affiliates.
right.
How hard was it initially? Because when you get home, the homie's like, "What's up, man? We back. We finna do this." How hard was it to shun them and say, "Hold up, man. We finna do something different"? How hard was
Right.
that, and how long did that take for them to start accepting the new you?
For me, honestly, immediately. Because when I came home, I had just newly got saved in February. I came home in June. So I'm fired up. Two reasons. I just got saved. Number two, I never ever want to be locked up again. So I was very serious and adamant about not being associated and connected with the things I was connected with before. I
Yeah.
had people approach me, come to my grandmother's house, try to do the handshake with me and all that, and I was, I had the strength to tell them I'm not doing that no more and to present Jesus. Now, the powerful thing about it is 17 years later, 17, 18 years
Right.
later, I'm still presenting this same example before them. And we know, you come from the streets, I'm from the street. We know real recognize real. And it
Absolutely.
don't matter what you're doing. If you can be consistent at something, people will respect it. And I have been consistent, by the power of God to continue to, you know, live this life. Let my relationship with Jesus be on display. Not perfect in no way, but striving daily,
Yeah.
and by his power I'm able to live the life that he desires for all us to live. So yeah.
OG Bro Mike, man, you a blessing. I listen to your music. I pay attention. You're everywhere. You're always positive. Even today, you were traveling, and you said, "I'm gonna get there. I want to be there."
Right.
You wanted to come live in the studio, and
Yeah. I went to South
right.
Carolina.
Yeah.
I
Tell
just
them
got
where you coming from.
Yeah, I just came to South Carolina, had a TV interview and then a radio interview there, and then came
Yeah.
straight here.
He
So
was like, Al, I'm in Augusta right now. I think I'm gonna make it. The GPS says I'm gonna be. I said, well, come on, brother.
yeah.
Come on. And matter of fact, he wasn't late. He made it. Man, your story is so powerful, man. Tell us about the beautiful wife and kids, man.
Yes, man. My wife, she go. Her real name Phyllis. I call her Cookie. Her family call her Cookie, but she goes by her artist name is Queen Philly. Doing some big things right now. Like I said, she just put a video out on YouTube
That
called
video is powerful.
"Up Again." Up
That video is
Again.
powerful. And
Uh,
it looks good. It's professional. Tell them how they can
yes.
find that video.
Yes, you can on YouTube.com and just type in Queen Philly, QueenPhilli. You'll see Up Again, and she also has a video that she's featured in called "Can I Get a Witness?" Charles D. King, he's
Okay.
he's from Macon area. Great guy, great friend of mine. Featuring my wife
Yeah.
Queen Philly, we recorded down in Tampa, Florida.
What were you able to own the link? Are you sharing your link?
I shared the
You
live.
shared the live.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know if you can go back to the live. I was gonna say put some of that stuff in.
I can put it in at the top of mine.
Yeah,
Right.
that Queen, yeah, all that, man. I want people to get to know and to know who you are and how we can continue to reach out and for you, because I told you a few months back, I said I'm doing some stuff. I want you to be a part, but I tell you, man, we really those up and coming young men. We try and grab them, but you are a person that everybody needs to know and hear.
Right.
And we
Right.
got another brother we're gonna bring in as well.
Right.
But everybody just needs to know and hear, man. Tell us some of those other songs. Cause here's what I like. What was interesting. Usually I'll say, send me a song. And I said, send me a song that we can play.
A song.
He sent me three,
Right.
and I said, which one do you want? He said, you could play any of them. And so guess what? I had to listen to all of them,
Right.
and so much was my favorite. That's what I like so much, and it sounds so good.
Right.
Y'all
It has
want
a
y'all,
video to it
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, and we got to go check out the video. But I think we ought to just listen to a little bit more of it again,
yeah.
man.
As the time keep ticking,
Yeah,
I
look,
keep
look.
asking myself.
I didn't hit the wrong button right here. So y'all, first of
I
all,
finna
show
say
this
I
brother some love. That's what I
Right.
want y'all to do. Show this brother some love.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm finna say I can flow on top of that.
You can flow on top of that.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Before we get out of here, and I want to play this song, man. Anything else we need to know, you need to share, man. Because I know you've been traveling all day. What you need to share with our listening audience. We know the event is this Saturday from 6 p.m. at the Triangle Arts Center. Give us that address again.
Okay, it's 206 Lower M Street, Macon, Georgia. Triangle Arts Macon. 6 o'clock. Doors open at 5 p.m. We starting at 6, end at 9. Have food trucks on deck. Hosted by Canton Jones and his wife, Ramona Estelle, featuring one of my close brothers, Chosen Taylor, Trench Walt, Jay Gabriel, West End Shawty, and a few more people. And
Yeah.
of course, me and my wife live in concert.
Well, if you connect to Canton Jones, man, you're doing some great things, man, because he's a very positive brother. He's been very consistent. I want to send a
Yes,
shout out to Susan Smith, Pastor Lisa Watson, man. They feeling you, man. Frederick, Real Eat Thurman,
right.
all y'all out there, man. Everybody's tuned in, man. Sharon Hayes, what's up to you? Hey, man, we want to play this song, one more again, yeah.
Right,
So
right.
before we do that, tell everybody once again where they can reach OG Bro Mike.
Yes, I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at OGBRUHMIKE.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is his song that I'm falling in love with. I want y'all to fall in love with so much. He's from Macon, Georgia, born and raised,
Pleasant Hill.
Pleasant Hill, keeping it real, 100. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to the tunes one more time. OG Bro Mike.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Engineer, let's put up that picture, man. We'll
I
close
done
him
been
out.
through so much in my life. God, you were with me through it all. You never turned your back on me. You never gave up on me. I love you so much. Yeah. Born and raised in Macon, Georgia, I grew up in Pleasant Hill. I want to give you something you can feel and keep it real. Around age 15, my homies taught me how to deal. A lot of drugs, but they didn't teach me how to live. For the true and living God, the one that put me here. For the forgiving God, the one that will bring me near. He will bring me close, he will wipe away every tear. Falling down my face, he can take away every fear. Nah, but my homies didn't tell me about that. They just told me get this money, smoke weed, sell crack, sex as many girls as you can. Dog, chase the cat, drop out of school, you can get more money in the trap. Talk about money, sex, and drugs when you rap. Talk about gang banging and shooting at your enemies. All this negative energy around me. Who you expect me to change my life? And I love you so much. Yeah. God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. God, you changed my life, and I love you so much. God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. All black on, running the streets. Young king, I was affiliated with the cheese. I started robbing at the age of 16. Got locked up and charged with 4 felonies. Armed robbery, kidnapping, and another armed robbery. It was me, B, Rich, and Dunn Straw. We were teens, facing about 50 years. How can this be? Oh God, mercy me. Think I threw my life away, but you caught it in the air and said I give you life today. February 19, 2005. You opened my eyes and came into my heart right away. I was living the darkest nights. You gave me brighter days. I was so amazed, overcame me tidal wave. I was cold, I was frozen, you set my heart ablaze. I mess up often, but will worship you for the rest of my days. Life, and I love you so much. Yeah, God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. God, you changed my life, and I love you so much. God, you saved my life, and I love you so much, so much, so much. So much, so much, so much. Born and raised in Macon, Georgia, I grew up in Pleasant Hill. I want to give you something you can feel and keep it real. I love you so much.
Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was OG Bro Mike, who was here earlier. Y'all go and check him out this Saturday down at the Triangle Art Center on Elm Street. It's a jewel. Needs to be said. I did something with that brother that I normally would not do and don't do. Before he left, we shared a prayer together, and you know, so much, man, that was just something. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show right here on the Glory 107.9 FM, 980 AM WDDO. Streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, LinkedIn. You can listen live on the Glory app in the Apple Store. Jackson, engineer, man, that was just powerful. I want to bring this next brother in, man. He's going to be hanging out with us this Saturday at the Boat Melton Community Center from 12 to 4. And I want to touch on these guys that are trying to help us and make an impact. We're going out, I deal and talk to a lot of guys on the street, gang members, gang affiliates, but Milledge Hoper, I want to bring him in, bring in Milledge Hoper. Milledge Hoper is one of those brothers also that did 12 years in prison. He's a part of our Unity and Community family. He's going to be sharing and telling his story. Milledge Hoper, guilt by association. And what we mean by guilt by association, he actually didn't commit the crime. It's just like the gang members. You're guilt by association. And I want to bring this brother on and welcome him to Macon, Georgia, who's going to be now hanging out with us and sharing his story. Welcome to the program, Milledge Hoper. What's up, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
All right, man. Did I say that right, Milledge Hoper?
Yes, sir. You did.
Guy I've been hanging, dealing with. Tell everybody who you are, man, and you're now living here in Macon, Georgia. You're with us, sharing your story. Just introduce yourself. How you gonna introduce yourself to the world today?
I'm Milledge Hoper. I'm originally from Brevard County, Florida. Um, I'm 36 years old. I was incarcerated at the age of 20 years old. And it was August 19, 2006. I was incarcerated for first degree premeditated murder. And after that, I
Repeat
was
that. You was incarcerated for what?
first degree premeditated murder.
Brothers around here and making bib don't get out for that, but there you
Yeah.
stand.
Yes,
You're
sir.
home. Keep going.
Yes, sir. So eventually they came to me with a plea. I didn't have money for an attorney, so they came to me with a plea deal, and they wanted to offer me this plea because they know I didn't commit the crime. It's basically guilty by association. I hung out with the wrong person. He committed a crime because I didn't have enough money to pay for a lawyer. I was sentenced to 12 years with a lesser charge, second degree manslaughter by culpable negligence, which they, was stating that I could have helped prevent this situation from happening.
And how old were you?
I was 20 years old. I just turned 20. I
You could
was married.
listen. The president of the United States and all law enforcement can't stop crime from happening, but you at the age of 20 down in Florida
Yes, sir.
was supposed to stop the crime. Was that
Yes,
your
sir.
first time ever in jail?
First time ever been in trouble. I never been in trouble a day in my life. I just went straight from, having a job. I was married at the age of 19, 20, had two children at the age of 19, 20, working two jobs. Although I didn't finish school, I was working two jobs, and it just was guilty by association. I was
And
sentenced to that
that
time.
needs to be, and it may be out there, a book, another book, story, or whatever. Guilt by
Yes, sir.
association. And at the age 20, you end up doing how much time, my brother?
12 years and 5 months. 12 long years and 5 months.
And the prosecutors knew you did not commit the crime.
They told me, straight up told me, that they know I did not commit the crime, but they still wanted to convict me. They had all the evidence they need towards whoever they have to, deal with, and they still convicted me of second degree manslaughter by culpable negligence, saying that and that was their defense, because I didn't have a paid attorney, was, you could prevent the crime. When my life is at stake, and when I have things going on, like you said, it's a lot of responsibility you ask me to take on to, save somebody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show. We're talking to Milledge Hoper, who's going to be with us this Saturday at Boat Melton Community Center. We're inviting everybody to come out. He's going to be sharing his story along with our conflict resolution guy, Edward White, along with the public defender's office. Our whole team's going to be there. Tell people why are you telling your story now and how you trying to help and save others, man.
telling my story now to help prevent the youth from making the same mistake. It's so easy to get caught up in the situation, but it's hard to get out of the situation. Just be mindful. My message is to be mindful of the people who you hang around with, because you never know who is who. And once you get in the situation, nobody have your back but you. Those times that you're spending incarcerated, those long years, it's not worth it's not worth it. It's lonely. It's things that happen. Family members die. My message is to enlighten these young individuals that's out there. It's so it's easy to get in trouble. Nowadays, the what's going on in the world, is hard. It's hard once you get behind there. It's no joke once you get behind, because it's a lot of things that people do not see that go on behind bars. So is why put yourself through that. My message is, so they won't get in the situation to where they caught up with another individual and become incarcerated and having to serve. It just take one time. That's all it takes, one time, for hanging out with the wrong person, and then you suffer.
And not only you telling your story, you're trying to change the lives of others. What is your ultimate goal, man? That you want to be able to do, because you want to be able to help others. Tell
I
folk what
want
you're
to.
trying to do.
Want to open up. My wife and I are working on open up a teen center, because I want to have a safe haven for the youth to be able to go to be able to have mentorship, different programs, because there's a lot of things that goes on with the youth that is not addressed. And a lot of the youth don't feel like they could talk to their parents. And so they have a youth center so they could come to, for mentorship, after school GED programs, different kind of programs to help them to be successful in society. And that's
Yeah.
my main ultimate goal, is to help these kids become successful in society. It's a lot of them. It's the kids under them. It's a lot of them need direction.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I want to thank you for telling and sharing your story. People can come and meet you. We're going to be at Buck Melton Community Center, 150 Sessions Drive, this Saturday, 12 to 4. See, I told the mayor, you coming in here, you want to give all this money away, and you want to make even our organization jump through hoops. I told you, bro. We know the real deal. We know
Yes,
people
sir.
that can change lives of brothers. But
Yes, sir.
if you just want to give money to people that supported your campaign, this stuff will never work. And
Right.
so, because I didn't support your candidacy, and I'm talking to the mayor right now, that you want to move slow. And I'm telling you, we got some real folks that can help, and we're not scared to go into the lion's den. So, Milledge Hoper, listen, man, thank you, man. We're gonna see you Saturday, my
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Continue to tell your story. Tell people how they can reach you if they want to reach you, whether it's
You
through social media, or have a website or whatever, my brother.
You can reach me on Facebook. My name Millage Hoper, fourth, and you can also reach me on my Instagram is Mills Culture Vibes. On Instagram, you just look up that and you'll be able to contact me.
Pastor Watson, we done heard the two most powerful brothers I ever met since I've been trying to do this stuff in the community. Milledge Hoper, thank you so much, man. We'll see you Saturday. Ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen,
sir.
we'll be back with Miss Maylene right after this right here.
Hey, what's happening, man? It's T.I., the King speaking. And as we all know, I've not always made the right choices in life, but I'm still learning and growing from the choices and the mistakes that I made. Be smart and make the correct choice. Join Al Tillman, the Unity and Community family, along with me, T.I., and choose not to join gangs, do drugs, or use guns. Make the right choice, and you can have whatever you like in life. Go online and download a brochure today at www.unitytoday.com and tell them T.I. sent you.
Yep, that's how we doing it, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, this has been a powerful show, powerful testimony. We got brothers out here. And listen, when I say that, I'm saying a message because myself, the mayor, the sheriff, I talk to these guys, and I want to be clear. Crime is not directly anybody's fault but the perpetrators that's committing the crime. Okay, it's not the mayor's fault. It's not the sheriff's fault. It's not Al Tillman's fault. It's not the commissioner's fault. It's the person that commits the crime. And so my passion is I've been doing this stuff out here in the community for a while. I became a commissioner because I wanted to have more resources to help brothers in the community and the neighborhood. And now what you're hearing and seeing now is we're in the streets. We're going back into the streets because we know how to do this stuff, man. And since COVID, it's gotten worse. But anyway, let's have a little humor. Let's see what Miss Maylene, her subject. We have to pre-record Miss Maylene, y'all, because we don't never know what she's gonna talk about. Without any further ado, Miss Maylene, what's going on, Miss Maylene?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, babies. This is Miss Maylene. And I just want to say, don't nobody know your business like me. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we know
That's
it.
right, baby. I knows it all.
You know it all.
And what I'm here to tell y'all today is some news that you can use.
Okay, bring it.
Things that the Justice Department told me. I got my friend at the Justice Department, and they told me everything that they find at Mar-a-Lago down in the Trump boating room house / hotel mansion, hide the girls and hide all the money and all the extra document that you stole.
Lord,
they find
you got
4,000 green M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he collect M&Ms, but that's what they had in them, telling you things that the news ain't reporting, that I can tell you, Maylene, know
Justice
what
Department.
they find. Now, this is my segment.
Okay.
Don't nobody say nothing.
All right. Justice Department.
Al don't say nothing.
Found.
They find 4,000 M&Ms at Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago.
Down there with Trump.
Former president.
What else they find was 250 pounds of women's stockings. I don't know why he had the stockings down there, but that's what he had, baby. And then they said they find Sarah Palin, you know, the former governor, that I can see Russia from anywhere.
I remember that.
Over there in Alaska. Sarah Lynn Palin.
From Alaska.
That wanted to be president. They find baby bottles with the Palin name on it. You know, the child was supposed to be celibate. And they wasn't going to do nothing until they get married. And they find the baby bottles with the name Palin all over it. They find 16 baby bottles. I don't know what Trump had, Trump, the baby bottles down in Mar-a-Lago, but that's what they had. Then they had, baby, they said they find some watermelon seeds. 1,900 watermelon seeds.
Miss Maylene.
So I don't know what he had watermelon seeds from, but that's what he had. 13 Nancy Pelosi wigs. They had 13 Nancy Pelosi wigs that they find, baby. And so they had the search warrant because that was one of the things they were looking for, baby. They were looking for Nancy Pelosi wigs. And so he had 19 of those wigs, baby. And then President Obama. Y'all remember him, right?
Yeah.
That's the one that you want back.
Yeah.
Cause don't nobody know your business like me. Uh-huh. Well, what he had, they had some President Obama fist pumping dogs. Dogs that throw their fists up like saying, show you right. They had 44 pumping fists of President Obama. That's what they had down there with the Donald Trump. What the rally? Was it the rally? It was the don't tell me.
DOJ.
The searching warrant.
Search warrant. Yeah.
That's what the DOJ. Was it the Doctors of June? What is it?
Department of Justice.
Department of don't say nothing. Department of Jury.
Justice.
Yeah, the Justice Department. They find all that down there in the Trump thing. And then they find all the people that done quit the McDonald's. All the people that quit the McDonald's, they all were working downstairs in the Trump food place, serving the food. Because he liked McDonald's, baby. So all the people that had been fired from McDonald's, whose family ain't seen them in a while, Donald Trump had them at the Mar-a-Lago working for him. So he loves McDonald's. So all the people that had been fired from McDonald's and the family never seen them again, the search warrant find them at the Mar-a-Lago. So my friend Garland, that's what they call a Garland baby. That's the head of the Justice Department.
Mm-hmm.
And these are things they find at Donald Trump Mar-a-Lago.
Mm-hmm.
They find who else they find. Now this here might be a shocker, baby.
Who they find?
Cause everybody been looking for this person here, baby.
Okay.
They find Jimmy Hoffa. I said they find Jimmy Hoffa.
Really?
The head of the mafia that ain't nobody seen in 50-some years.
I thought he was head of the union.
They find Jimmy Hoffa in a room with a basement washing cars. So Jimmy Hoffa been missing for 50-some years. They find him at the Trump Mar-a-Lago. And that's what the warrant was for. They were looking for these things, baby. Because I knows it all. This is Miss Malin. All y'all had to do is ask me. Because I knows it all, Al. Don't you know I know it all?
Yes, ma'am. You know it all.
Count don't nobody know your business like me. Uh-huh. I knows it all, baby.
You know it all.
Well, let me tell y'all this. The last thing they found, oh, Lord, I got to go. Mr. Willie about to get off and it's time to get that check. He used to get that check on Friday, but now they done start trying to give it to him and slip it to him. The little young girls done find out he getting a check on Thursdays now. So I got to get down and get the check from Mr. Willie. Y'all have a fabulous weekend, and all the children and the young folks and the OGs and the young G's and the upper G's and the slow G's and all your G's going wild, slow it down.
Okay.
Stop fussing, fighting, and want to hurt one another.
There you go.
Don't go to jail for want to hurt one another, baby. Feed the children. Feed them because they're hungry. They want to fight and shoot and kill each other because they're hungry. Ain't nobody feeding them. You got to get the children sack lunches and I said I got to go. I got to go, baby. This is Miss Maylene, and I'll see y'all next time doing my segment right here on the same station next week. Y'all tune in here. Cause don't nobody know your business like me. I gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go.
I gotta go.
Miss Maylene, we appreciate you. That's Miss Maylene. We never know what Miss Maylene gonna say. Grandmama, auntie from way, way, way back. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Al Tillman Show right here on the Glory 107.9 FM, 980 AM, WDDO. Yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, LinkedIn. You can listen to us live on the Glory on the app, on the Apple Store. You can listen to us tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. The show is up. It's on YouTube. We'll be posted up on YouTube. We'll keep it up on social media. You can go back and watch the show and listen to its entirety. I think today we had a powerful show. Two brothers that both been incarcerated. One for at least 4 years, that received 10 years. The other brother received, he actually did like 12 and a half years, guilt by association. So you can catch these brothers this Saturday, both of them. This Saturday, this weekend, OG, Bro Mike's going to be down at the Triangle Arts Center. They're going to be over there from 6 to 9. We're going to be over at the Buck Melton Community Center, 150 Sessions Drive. Y'all know where the Boys and Girls Club is over there at the Buck Melton Community Center next to Ingram Pie. We're going to be giving away free hamburgers, hot dogs. We got some bicycles. We got some book bags. We got some adult coloring books. We got some children frisbees, all that stuff. Man of Ministry is going to be on there. The MVP initiative is in full effect. The Community Foundation is in full effect. Making Bibb County is in full effect. Unity and Community is in full effect. CMD Styles, 6'9", Todd Williams gonna be there. Velo from Bellevue, all the OGs gonna be there, and we're gonna be hanging out, man. That's how we doing it. We're trying to stop and slow down this gun violence. We got to go into the lion's den, as Bishop Frank Ray always said. Al Tillman, what you doing, man? You're living a dangerous life. And I tell them all the time, man, these young men are just like us. They're just regular people, man. They need some love and guidance, and somebody got to be there. And so I'm hoping and inviting you out. Dr. Mary Butler, hope to see you. Pastor Lisa Watson, hope to see you. Susan Smith, Desmond Brown, my brother I grew up with, hope to see you. All y'all, just come out, man, and hang out with us. We're gonna try to get Commissioner Lucas over there because we got to send people back to school. We got the public defenders gonna be over there, and y'all gonna see a lot of adult males over there because everybody wants a second chance at life to clear up their record, clear up their criminal record. You can go online and visit us at Unity in the community on our website. It's unitytoday.com. Unitytoday.com. Hit the donation button. It starts with $1. Show them how to give. All you have to do is give back $1. Miss Parker and her team gonna be over there. Miss Bailey, they're gonna be teaching posture and etiquette. Miss Bailey, Miss Parker, Man of Ministry is gonna be over there. Mr. White's gonna be teaching conflict resolution. We're gonna be doing some breakout segments. CMD Styles gonna be DJing, playing the music. We're gonna have a great time. Fun without the guns is our initiative. It's our end of the summer block party. If you're listening, bring the entire family out. We got a bounce house for the young kids. They can bounce on the bounce house. We're gonna work on my. I usually end those type of events with hula hoops. Mama Mia and I was in shows in those events with hula hoops. I don't know if we got some hula hoops. I got to go get some hula hoops. I don't know if y'all can see all this black stuff falling off on me. It's these headphones. I got to bring me some headphones. We got to put some. I don't know what we got to do. Some engineer. Yeah, some super glue or something. Yeah. So that's how we doing it, man. Visit our website unitytoday.com. Again, man, powerful, powerful story. I got to bring OG, bro Mike and his wife back in, man. I love to interview both of them, have them here, and just designate the show and just hear from them. They're so powerful and doing great things. I mean, man, Milledge Hopper story is so powerful. Guilt by association. It is so real. And I'm telling y'all, what has happened is these guys are no longer afraid and shy and shame to tell their story because they're trying to help others. When we did this stuff back in 2010 to stop the violence with Sonny Spoon and the 6ix9ine, the CMDs and G-Rail and all that, guys were hesitant to tell the story because they was like, oh man, we telling the secrets. We giving away, we ain't giving away no secrets, you know. We got to go, Mr. Engineer. It's almost time to go, man. So thank y'all, man. Miss Maylene, thank you, Miss Maylene. Fun without the guns. Good show, great guest. Thank all y'all. Let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Al Tillman, Al Tillman Show. We'll see you next Thursday, same time, same place, right here on The Glory, 107.9 FM. Be blessed. We'll catch you next time. This is
Stacey Abrams believes faith should be used as a shield, not a sword. So let me spread some truth of how we can stop the hate and political divide from a faith perspective here in Georgia.